Hey everybody, it's Isaac here, back with another video. Today's video is going to be me talking about a few more team ideas I have. I had a video about this quite a bit ago, and these were old ideas. These are some new ones I'd like to add to that list. You can let me know in the comments which ones that you like, or maybe even add your own. I'm going to be pretty quiet today. I went to a baseball game yesterday, which is why I did not upload, and my voice is pretty tired, so I'm not going to be talking too loudly. So I'd recommend turning up your volume if you can't hear me. But with that being said, let's get into today's video. First thing is first, I think we should have team races, where I know Nitro Type has said they were working on like bigger races, like 10-person friend races or something like that. I doubt that ever comes out. Or if it does, it'll be a little while. But I think it'd be cool if you can invite like a lot of your team to one race. It would be in casual mode, so that everyone could race together, and it wouldn't really be based off of your words per minute, like in terms of a whole. It would be based off how good you are doing compared to your words per minute. Or if everybody just grinded really close to a specific words per minute, like they're sandbagging, then everyone would get the race done at about the same time, and you'd just be able to get races done faster. Just be nice and fun to grind for your team. Maybe also have like a live team chat that actually lets you put in like real messages instead of just messages, like the pre-selected ones they have in friends races that really don't work terribly well. The only one I can really think of that works super well is probably the I have to go, because I typically will put that if I have to leave the race. Other than that, they're not really terribly useful. Some of them are like, good luck or, stuff like that. That's nice. But I think it would be really nice if they had some sort of chat and then maybe had some sort of auto moderation on it. And then, I don't know, maybe they could, just if somebody's being a jerk in the chat, just take a screenshot and send it to Nitro Type support, and they would take care of that. But overall, I think that'd be really fun just to kind of do races with my team, because right now, if I want to do something like that, I have to go to a friend's race. I have to invite 5 members or let them know that I'm in the race, or 4 other members, because I'm one of the members. And then I'll typically get done a lot faster than most of the people on my team if we were to all do a race together, so it would just be pretty inefficient, and overall not the greatest experience in terms of grinding. So yeah, that's my first idea. Next thing's next. Team federations. Team federations would be like, well, first of all, I should probably explain what a federation is. A federation is a group of independently owned / operated organizations that work together under one organization to achieve some sort of goal. I think the European Union is a pretty good example of one. Nitro Type teams are another decent example of them, because it's a bunch of independent organizations, such as accounts, coming together to race towards one thing. And so teams could ally with each other on a special teams federation leaderboard. So groups of teams could come together. I think there wouldn't be able to have any more than 5. Or I don't know, they might have to work that to where like the better teams could only have like 1 or 2 allies, whereas teams that aren't quite as active can have more allies, and the better you get, the less allies you can have. I don't know how that would work, or maybe you could have like team federations go to war against each other, where instead of competing against a bunch of other teams, you're competing against one other team in a set amount of time, and whoever does better. I mean, you can do that now, but I think it'd be cool if they had a dedicated feature for that, and you could have all sorts of bonus achievements and stuff like that. I don't know. I think that could definitely be expanded and be a really good idea. Third and last idea is more team achievements. People have been wanting these for a long time, and I didn't really have any specific ones in mind. Maybe something like, do 500 races on one Nitro Type team, or do 1,000 races on a Nitro Type team, or like a harder to earn one for most people, not so much for me because I stay on this team the whole time, but like something along the lines of like maybe a year on one team, which, I mean, that's kind of maybe not the best, because some people do like to do team hopping, which I think is okay. Some people don't like it. Some people want somebody to stay on one team for a long time. But if a team doesn't do well, like if the captain were to just decide to disband it, or maybe not disband, but just like the team just goes uncompetitive and you want to stay competitive, jumping teams is a pretty good idea. So I don't know, I think that would be one of those harder achievements to earn. Then again, Nitro Type a long time ago did have an achievement for having one car at level 30. And by level 30, I mean that was back before season levels, where you had an overall level on your account that never reset. So kind of counterintuitive achievements like that can be pretty fun. Other than that, maybe just being on like a top 3 team. I know they used to have achievements for that, and they kind of took that away, just because of the unhealthy grinding it kind of caused. And I definitely think that could be a factor. But at the end of the day, it's not the admin's decisions. Also, my window is open, so you're going to hear cars. It's not really the admin's decision whether you grind or not, and whether you choose to go for those achievements is not their problem, it's your problem. So I think it'd be okay to add achievements like that. But, just fun stuff like that, do this many races on a team, or maybe be the fastest racer on your team, or, just basic stuff like that. They would really add a little bit more depth to the game. Because as I made in a former video about just kind of how the achievements, they're not broken, but like the system is like most of the achievements are geared towards the newer players. But more of the experienced, dedicated players have completely forgotten about the achievements, maybe besides King of the Race. Because, those are pretty hard to get. Other than that, though, I think that's it for today's video. I'm not exactly sure which days I'll be able to upload in the next few weeks. I have a driving ed course that I'm taking over the summer. Not the classroom part, but the driving part. I did my first part today. 3 more parts to go. That's every Monday morning. So I don't know if that'll interfere with uploading at all. I may not be able to race fully, like all my races today. So if you're on my team and you're watching, know that I may not be able to do all my daily racing today. I have some stuff going on tonight. Wednesday nights, I will also not be able to race anymore. I have stuff going on every Wednesday night from now for the foreseeable future. I can't really think of a time when that would not be applied. But those are all the announcements for today. I don't know when I'm going to live stream next. I was going to, but I ran out of time. That's it for today's video. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.